It's going.
Should we start this over? I thought
Do you want to?
No.
Okay.
All right, yeah, this is gonna get a lot of people.
Hello, and welcome
the
to
stupidest.
another episode of Local Artists. In the past, we have sometimes made rash statements that have been factually incorrect. From now on, we will, at our own discretion, make factual corrections of statements we have said in previous episodes. We may ignore what we find unimportant, or if we think it's funny that you're upset. Correction! Last episode I said, guess who came up with the idea of 12 notes? White Europeans.
Okay,
Invented that form of music theory.
who was it really?
White Europeans were by far not the first to group notes into 12. The Greeks and the Chinese had notes grouped into 12 based on mathematics years before. Arabians were also wicked smart. However, the system that gave rise to the structure of blues music was predicated on music theory codified by the Western world, specifically white Europeans. The Europeans were the first to divide the frequencies, understood by many cultures for many years, into 12 equally divided semitones. Think major or minor keys. Dominant 7 chords have so much pull because of the normalization of this structure. If you want to get deeper, check out Jacob Collier's stuff on just intonation. Don't watch Sinners, but it does actually have a point. All right.
Okay,
Do you want to brag now?
brag about what?
Are you ready to start bragging?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't have anything else. How's your week?
Oh, that's good.
It was just a quick correction.
Oh, okay.
We make corrections sometimes when we get something wrong.
Yeah, and
got
I
something
did send in a. You saw the video. Yeah,
recantment,
it'll be in
yes.
the last episode, I believe. Correct.
Yeah.
The one that comes out tomorrow, yes.
But in person, I would like to say sorry. Just a real sincere apology. Yeah, I'll brag a little bit.
It's very sad.
I can brag a little bit. A crazy week. Okay, it's been a crazy week. Thursday night, I was doing a show with the very funny Laura Branning and Charles Hall Jr. Shout out to them at a brewery. So this show, outside show, trains going by. It's like kind of on a
Yeah.
main road, you know. Show's fine. A good
Classic
show.
local Spokane
it-
comedy.
Well, it is. It's like the things you have
Yeah.
to do when you're trying to come up in comedy, right?
right.
So I'm like, man, you know, good show or whatever.
According
But
to
then,
the guidebook.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then the next night, so Friday night, I'm like, I'm going to go to the Dave Attell show, right? And I offer to help seat people, you know, because it's a sold out show. And so they need help. I help seat people. I get asked unexpectedly to do a guest spot at this show, right? So I have 7 minutes. I was not prepared at all. But I thought, you know what? I can come up with 7 minutes of material. Especially, I just did 10 I did the 10 the night before. It was still on my phone, so I took like 3 jokes out.
Yeah.
Went up, killed,
Murdered.
murdered. You could say murdered. Then,
CNN wrote an article
yeah,
because there was such a slaughter.
that's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that was an unbelievable experience, you know. And so I'm in the meet and greet line. He actually met me, unlike Jordan Jensen. And then he,
Did
you know,
you tell him you'd fight for him?
yeah. So I'm meeting him, you know, and I'm talking to him like he's talking to me like a person, which is like crazy. It's Dave Attell, and he invites me back for the Late Show. He said, "I really liked your set." I didn't even think he was
awesome.
listening, but he
Yeah.
was. So then I come back for the Late Show. I do another set, right, and then I'm talking to him again after, and he's like, "You're great." He keeps
Awesome.
telling me how good I am, right?
Yeah.
And his feature is like, "You're so good. Like, how long have you been doing comedy?" And I'm like, "It's been a year." And she's like, "That's the craziest thing I've ever heard." So
And it has only been a year.
it has.
I can attest.
And then the manager of the comedy club, she comes up to me and she said, David Tell's feature came up to me after the first show, and she's like, "Who was that guy? Like, he's great." And then, so I'm like, all right. So I'm feeling like on top of the world, Then he invites me back for the Saturday show.
Wow, man.
I called you after the first two shows. It was like a girl that like went on a first date, and she's like, "I think he's the one. I need to call my friend and like talk about it." I called it. It was like 1:30 in the morning, and we had a nice chat. That was nice. So Saturday show rolls around. I do the Saturday show. Might be the best show that I did. I didn't record it, unfortunately. I only recorded the Friday early, but
I always forget to record my best performance as well.
yeah, just believe me, it was really good. No, I'm on stage with Dave Attell and his feature, like on
There
stage
is photo
with him.
evidence.
There is, and
Put the photo up.
he's asking me questions, like we're riffing back and forth, right?
Yeah.
It's just like the craziest experience, like going from
He's beatboxing with the recorder. You're rapping.
yes, almost. I mean, you're close, actually. Yeah, he did have the recorder. He was.
Yeah.
I took my pants off on stage with him. It got out of control, really. He was asking about my tattoos. I said my friend did it. He also put his face on my thigh, and then the crowd started chanting, "Take him up."
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, all right, I'll take my pants
As long as
off.
there's a crowd chanting,
yeah.
you have
I'll
no
do anything.
threshold.
Yeah. If they would have said, "Take it out,"
Yeah.
I would have had my
Spread
penis.
the-
yeah.
yeah.
But it's crazy, like going from
You just become an OnlyFans person. Like
going from like the Thursday show, which I was so happy to be on. Of course, please have me back, Laura. But you have a train going by. There's 20 total people, and then there's 300 people for 3 different shows. I'm on stage with Dave Attell, and then after the late Saturday show, he bought all the comics and the staff pizza, and so we were all hanging out in the comedy club. It's like midnight, We're having pizza. Dave, I call him Dave now.
Yeah.
He's talking to me. He keeps giving me compliments, like, "You're really good, like you need to keep doing this."
We get it.
No, this was the best weekend of my life, I think. Then
You were like you were like Cinderella
yeah,
playing with the dolls in a room on Thursday night.
yeah.
All of a sudden your fairy godmother shows up with a recorder and a beard. And now you're at the ball.
Now I'm at the ball.
Yeah.
And so then I'm sitting down, just hanging out. And I'm sitting down, and then his feature comes up to me, and she starts talking to me, and she's just like the nicest person in the world. She's asking about my kids, and we're talking about like family. We talked for like 20 minutes, like just normal, not even comedy stuff. And then at the end, she's like, "You're going to be something special."
That's so nice.
And she's like, "I believe in you. Like,
Yeah.
I think you're going to be a famous comedian."
That's awesome.
She's like, I mean, once again, she's like, "I've never really heard a local guy that."
I think so too.
So it's just like, and then I bombed last night at the open mic, so it brought me back down. But it's just like,
Well, you know what they say on all the comedy podcasts.
what's that?
You're only as good as your last set.
That's true. So now I suck again.
Yeah.
No, it was fine last night. But it was just like, I don't know, man. It is hard
That
to
is
even talk
awesome.
about the story and not feel like I'm just like bragging about myself. But
Yeah.
it's all true. And
Very
I got to do
encouraging.
3 shows with Dave Attell.
Yeah, you're a local artist, dude.
Yeah.
That's like a big deal.
Let's take away the quotes actually now, because I'm a real local artist.
You took out a sword. I kneeled before him.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
he
am now
knighted me.
officially a
Yeah.
comedian.
Yeah. It was yeah, I don't even know how to put it into words. I told my wife when I did the 2 shows on Friday and I got home, I'm like, "This has been like the best day of my life." She's like, "Can you think of
The only person you shouldn't say that.
yeah. Well, then she's like, "You also have 2 kids, by the way." I'm like, "All right, second best day of my life." It's funny going from 2 episodes ago when I was talking about like not meeting Jordan Jensen and like watching her and being like, I
is
realized.
crazy.
I was watching the episode today and
It's
I'm like,
last week's episode.
yeah, I was watching and I was like, I said, I was watching Jordan Jensen. I realized that like I suck at comedy. I'm never gonna be
Yeah.
famous. Like it's just such a gap.
Right.
And then now this
And
week I'm like,
also repulsive.
yeah. This week I'm like, I might be the best comedian of all time. I don't. It comes in waves, really, but
Yeah.
you missed out, Jordan. I'm sure you're gonna hear this pretty soon.
Well, I think the really interesting part is after you've made it, and then you wind up bombing the next night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I haven't made it,
No, I know, but I'm saying
and I didn't
like
bomb.
because there's guys that become big stars and like talk of the town for like 10 years or something.
Yeah.
Like they Mulaney or something.
Yeah, Nate Bargatze talks about this where it was
That's
like
the interesting
it was his
bit.
first time on like the Tonight Show,
Yeah.
and he was still working a regular job, and then he like went back to work the next day, and he's like, and nobody recognized me. He's like, I was on the Tonight Show last night, and now I'm waiting your table, and you're not even.
Yeah,
like,
those
it's just-
late night shows. I think I have a conspiracy.
What's this?
I know I don't look like a guy that peddles in conspiracy, but
Oh boy, George, keep going.
what are you talking about? All right,
Can we pull up
whatever.
a picture of Boy George?
There actually was a trans guy that I drove past on my way here, and I felt like I was in drag face a little bit, but
Yeah.
I felt bad.
Did you? You had.
I
you
was
had-
trying not to let him see me.
You had, well, you could have just been. You could have been friends. You should have actually not let him see you. You should have parked, got out,
Yeah.
introduced yourself, and I don't know, kissed or something. I didn't have an end to that, but you look great.
Thanks.
Yeah. I wasn't supposed to mention it. That's my
no,
fault. But I
it's
thought
all
the
right.
Boy George comment was too good.
Boy George is good.
Yeah.
These late night shows though.
Yeah.
Colbert's his last season.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like rumorings around how it's like he made some jokes about CBS or something.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's watching that show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
I'll tell you who's watching that show. People that are paid to be in the studio audience of that show.
Yeah.
And that's
Well, then
that is who is watching.
Kimmel
that
got
show.
canceled, but he's back.
Kimmel got canceled. Kimmel got canceled 3 times fast. But he got canceled, and then it was like over these comments, and now he's back.
Yeah.
And it was actually, he's a good actor. Or it's sincere, I mean. It is sincere.
Well, he's a good actor in blackface.
He's been bursting into tears a lot.
Yeah,
but-
I saw that.
But it was good. It was genuine tears. It was very moving.
Yeah.
But no, I think this is the scheme, right, is to save face. It's like, oh, these truth tellers go out too far on the limb, and then the network shuts them down.
Yeah.
Instead of like, we've been hemorrhaging hundreds of millions of dollars for 6 years,
I don't know how the blame gets put on Trump, and maybe I'm naive, but it's like he got these 2 shows
Trump
canceled.
is in control of everything.
Yeah, but I
every
don't know how
moving
he would have
piece.
done that.
He's behind the shooting.
Yeah. All right. That's another thing we could talk about.
He matrixed that bullet.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Go. I'm gonna try to stay on topic because
Yeah.
that almost opened a can of worms, which we can get to the can of worms. But so people are blaming Trump for getting Colbert and Kimmel canceled, right? But I'm not sure how that works. And like I said, maybe I am naive because I mean CBS is like a pretty liberal network. Like if Trump wanted them canceled, I don't think he would have canceled. They would have canceled Colbert.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they are losing like millions of dollars every episode.
I guess he does actually probably have more sway than other presidents have. Because he had like the biggest network television show for like 7 years or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he can say something and
No, he
get them
can't.
canceled.
No, he can't. I think it's like this thing of like, it's a tactic of like now that you're not big dog on the scene, so you can't like bully the other voices,
Yeah. Well,
You're
he could
getting
be
like
used
bullied back,
he could be used
So
as a
then you
scapegoat
go
potentially.
underdog style,
Well, I think potentially what could have happened.
Like, did you see Kimmel's video that he uploaded?
No.
Okay, you finish your thing.
Okay. I am sounding very.
He uploaded this video where he was doing like a fake conspiracy thing.
Okay.
And it was not bad commentary, but it wasn't funny at all.
Yeah.
But, he's like, it's positioning.
Hey, he's not unfunny. People that
He's
are
not
the
funny.
comment. Oh, so I'm not even gonna get a. I
I told y'all to quit fucking playing that shit. I told y'all to fucking let my boy get on the verse, get on a track, fucking kick the beat.
No, bitch, it's time for me, the MVP, baby brother of the family tree. It's Trace Bailey coming at you live with the second edition of my top 5. No honorable mentions, we're getting straight to the meat. Well, I don't know about straight, maybe just to the meat. That's right. Huh? I got a list of the top 5 boys I think Taylor has kissed, and I'm just kidding. Cause that'd be no fun, but for the record you can bet that Frank is number 1. With a slice to the belly and a chop to the hind. You can take the bacon and I'll take the rind. I don't know what I'm saying, but I got a guest who will take us home because he's the best. A feature can't make this rap any worse, so I gave Xavier Renegade Star Angel a verse.
Thank you, Trace, for the introduction, and thank you, Elaine, for the nuclear suction. Due to hip surgery, the incumbent can't run. You say, fuck Joe Biden, consider it done. I keep my bung waxed with the best from the hive to make it hurt less when I wipe after eating 5 Guys.
Oh my god, Xavier,
What?
dude, what the fuck?
What did I say?
Yeah, no, cut the beat. Man,
Yo, that
I appreciate
shit
you
was
featuring,
fire.
but like, I don't think anybody's even gonna get this reference.
Oh,
and
the
also,
boy
like,
can fucking
I don't know.
rap.
I don't want to make the jingle too long.
That medieval shit,
You know, they do have a tendency of
that box
running
shit.
running long. So
The boy can
okay,
fucking
let's just get started.
rap.
Okay, look, I have one problem with that. I think you might know. It was subtle for the audience. My mother's name is Elaine. And I didn't like how she was spoken about. I'll be honest, I didn't like how she was spoken
Kind
about.
of biting the hand that's feeding you a little bit, but you know, fuck this hat.
What was the line about my mother? Say it. I want you to say it in front of the people.
I didn't write it. Xavier did it. I don't
Okay.
know.
All right, Xavier. Say what Xavier
Hey,
said.
I'll call him and ask later. I don't know.
I'll talk about my mom. I'm about to make a rap about your mom. Can I have a segment next week?
Yeah,
I'm not
send me a
gonna.
rap.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to talk about your mom.
Well, yeah, she actually watches the show, so let's be respectful.
Okay.
Welcome everybody to Trace's Top 5.
That's right. That's what we're doing.
Yes, that is the segment. This week we are doing Trace's Top 5 Jokers.
Bum 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 bum.
That's why Frank's wearing the makeup.
All for this crap segment.
No, it's pure coincidence. Believe it.
It's actually.
It's pure coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay.
I got a bad haircut.
Hey, you look good.
No, I got a bad haircut, and I
Who
don't
cut
want
it?
you guys making fun of my hair.
So you're trying to distract. To be fair, I didn't even look at your hair one time tonight.
Yeah.
Before you just mentioned it. So
Sarah told me I should take it off because it'll stain, and I have a job interview tomorrow. But I'm rolling the dice.
It'll hopefully just come off as like a very natural blush.
Yeah.
So, we're doing top 5 Jokers. Now, so many different actors have portrayed the Joker and done an incredible job. A lot have done a very bad job, of course, but this is a top 5 that really deserves some honorable mentions. However, in the rap, I did say there would be no honorable mentions, so there will be no
get to the
honorable
meat.
mentions. Yeah. Number 5, we have Jack Nicholson.
All right, feels
Right.
low.
It definitely is. Look, we gotta pay respects to the OG, as some would say.
I don't like this at all.
You don't like the Jack Nicholson Joker?
Never seen it, but I don't think he
You've
looks
never
like
seen Batman 1989?
No. I was born in 1998.
I haven't
so.
either. I tried to watch it. It was fucking boring as fuck.
It's not a very good movie.
But
So then why is he on the top 5?
well, his performance in the movie is very good.
oh, he's good.
It's just that the writing of
never
his
seen
character
it.
is very lame.
no. Well, I've seen him do that.
All right.
Yeah.
2 of the Joker's scenes in this movie are wasted as an excuse to just blare Prince music. So he's being held back by the movie that he's in, but he did do a very good job with the material he
Yeah.
had, right?
And he probably is that nuts.
There's a reason why every Joker after
it
him
comes
kind of sounded a
naturally.
little bit like Jack Nicholson for a while because they were all just doing this guy basically.
What if he was just straightforward, like how I'm being straightforward me right now? He was just like straightforward Jack Nicholson.
I mean, if you've seen him doing it in the movie, he's basically just Jack Nicholson.
Oh, really?
Our next Joker is the Cesar Romero Joker. This is from the original 60s Batman show. I like that he's very goofy. And also, if you look closely,
I was just
he
about to
has
comment
a
on this.
mustache that he was not willing to shave to film the show, so they just painted over it and called it good.
Yeah.
How long does it take him to grow a mustache?
That's an excellent question. It's apparently a big part of his brand. I don't know who the fuck Cesar Romero is, but his mustache was important.
Well, yeah, that's his culture. It's like deers and antlers.
And his culture is not our costume, so...
It's true, but our culture apparently is with the white face.
This is, I guess, actually superhero shit. It kind of is American culture, huh?
Yeah.
Although Superman's Jewish.
Have you seen the Bollywood superheroes that they have? Bollywood has some good
Yeah,
superheroes.
fantastic. I like Japanese Spider-Man myself.
The 13-year-old girl, or
No.
Oh, the movie where he shoots the AK-47.
The TV show.
Yeah.
Can we circle back to
Or
the
it might be a
13-year-old
movie.
girl, though? What are you talking about?
I thought that's what Frank
it's
was
a TV
commenting
show.
on. There's an anime Spider-Man.
It's where the theme... No, it's not an anime.
Well, no, not
It's like
that.
from
I'm
the
talking about the
80s.
14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
'Cause
They're
he
like,
asked.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Like, that's the actual theme. It's really good.
Yeah.
Look that up on YouTube. That one's really good.
Now, number 3. I think this one's going to be a little divisive with how low it is. The Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
I know you don't.
He's dead. Go to number 2, please.
You really just want to skip over it like that?
No,
No.
you can talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate the romanticism of like him killing himself after he did the Joker because he was too twisted.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
where they're like, "Oh, that's a hard role."
And you're like, no, it's just like an actor doing a role.
Yeah.
And it goes back to, I think we've talked about this before about like method actors. And just get over yourself.
Yeah, get over yourself.
Yeah. Oh, he got so dark in this role, he had to commit suicide.
Dude,
It's like, I don't
like,
know, maybe the pills that he was taking for years might have made him depressed.
I wish I saw.
Also, don't take Tylenol if you're pregnant, ladies.
I think it was divine intervention after that other movie he made.
What was the other one? Yeah.
dark.
That is dark. That's not cool, man.
He's in hell. He
We
still looks
stand
like
for
Joker.
LGBTQIA plus
You forgot the
community.
2S, buddy.
2S.
I don't think Brokeback Mountain is like that stuff.
It's gay, right?
That's just some
I've
good
never
old
seen it,
fashioned.
but well, it's the
That's some good old fashioned dusty boots.
yeah. Hold on. Actually, now that I'm doing the alphabet out loud, where is the? I get an LG. There's no F. I'm not.
Yeah.
There's a plus.
Yeah.
Those are just some down old boys, you know.
Yeah. Now that I know we're indefinitely censoring it, I'm just gonna say it so many times to make
No,
your
that
life-
makes it really hard. Don't do that.
Don't talk to me like that.
Yeah. I agree with the things you've said. Look, I like his performance in the movie.
Although I did say I do think his performance was
His
great.
performance in the movie is great. I think there is probably a certain
Yeah,
level
he's
of...
the only good part of the movie.
when somebody dies...
about?
It's a retarded movie.
I think it's a great movie.
It's a very stupid movie. Let me tell you about a scene from this movie real fast. 30 seconds.
Please, go ahead.
Okay, Harvey Dent, right? He's prosecuting a guy.
Yeah.
Guy pulls out a gun, right? In the courtroom on the
How did he
witness
not get
stand.
searched?
Harvey Dent punches him in the face, takes the gun, and then everybody applauds.
Yeah.
And you're like,
And you have
that's
a problem
bad.
with this how?
It's a fucking retarded movie. It's, I don't know. If you're 14, it's a good movie.
I thought it was good. I watched it with our friend, and then he
Everybody
had me,
sees it when they're 14. And then they're
I
like,
think it's a-
"Man, what a piece of art." And
I
then
think
like,
it's a
"No,
good
just
movie.
sh-
I don't
fucking
think it's a
superhero
masterpiece
movie."
or anything, but that's not Christian Bale. What's the director? He did Inception as well. His whole
Chris
thing...
Nolan.
Chris Nolan. Yes, Christopher Nolan. His whole thing is that he makes a movie, and after you watch it, before you've had the chance to think about it, you're like, that was the best movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, there is a good like.
The more
to
times you
it,
rewatch it, the more
more
it
you're
kinda
like,
sucks.
At the end of the credits,
What
he's
the
like, "This
fuck
is
is
not a
this
rewatchable movie," and also don't think about any of the.
He burns the film reel.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, hit us with the next one.
All right, our next one. This is my personal favorite. We have
Hamill.
Mark Hamill's Joker.
So he's your personal favorite, and he's number 2.
Yeah, well, because hey, look,
On Trace's top 5.
look, if nothing else,
Stick up for yourself.
no,
man.
I'm a man of the people. Okay.
Oh,
It's gonna be some stupid joke at the end.
what do
No.
you like about
Get
Mark Hamill?
prepared.
Let me talk about Mark
guys.
Hamill. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
If you've ever heard Mark Hamill in any of the cartoons he did, the Arkham games, this guy's voice is the Joker.
Yes.
It's the perfect
He's
voice.
the
for him.
best
He does
voice.
the best laugh. Trace,
Yes.
play the laugh.
It's fantastic.
It's incredible. it's chilling. It's haunting.
Yeah.
When did the
Lexi
Joker?
boy.
When did the Joker start to get green hair? Because in the
He has green hair.
cartoon, no, that's a hat.
What?
Look at his sideburns.
Don't even
Nope,
trace. Just keep moving along.
Okay.
Do I not have a decent point? His sideburns are black.
Let's just keep moving.
Okay, can you just explain
It's
it
just
then?
the- it's
Because
just-
I don't know.
It's
how
just the way hair is
things are
shaded.
drawn.
It's just the way his hair is shaded. His
Yeah.
hair is very dark green, so it's the highlight where you see the greens.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
but the
we're
rest of the
running
hair
out of
looks
time.
dark. Okay, our number one Joker of the evening, everybody. If I could get a drum roll, please.
I'll put one in.
Of course. Sal.
That's stupid. I knew that was coming. Also, out of the 4, he's the worst one.
Joe Gatto's the best.
Joe
one,
Gatto's
huh?
definitely the best
He's
one.
by far the best.
Yeah, it's
one.
not that close. Sal's
Is he
the
one of the
worst.
pervs?
Oh, whatever.
Sal's not
I
one
don't
of the
know.
pervs.
Well, we can look into it real quick if you want.
I think Joe
don't
Gatto
know.
is.
I heard some story that he
Also,
was like
yeah.
talking to an 18-year-old. I don't know anything beyond that.
Right.
No problem there.
Well, he's also like, I mean, he's very funny on that show, but just just looking at his face, you can tell that, he's not like a good guy. Probably.
I don't know.
I mean, he might be a nice family guy. I'm just saying, like, imagine that guy and he's sitting across the table from you and he wants to fuck you.
Yeah.
No matter if he does anything inappropriate or not, you leave being like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't
He has
know.
a certain darkness in his eyes.
Well, he just has like a rodent
If any
quality.
if any one of those
He's
4
trying to
Jokers
nibble
wanted
your-
to get with me, I think I'd be flattered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as there was
then
a
they'd
crowd cheering it on.
well, they'd get me naked, and then the other 3 would pop in and be like, "This is your punishment."
You
And then
have
I'd
to
be
eat Murr's ass on stage.
That would be good. I'm glad I was rushed through the
If Joe
question about
Rogan-
the Joker.
If Joe Rogan hosted Impractical Jokers, you have to drink like animal jizz for the punishment. You guys know Fear Factor?
Yeah, I know Fear
All
Factor.
right. It wasn't that funny, you're right.
That's fine. I want to sit in silence
Well-
for the rest of the time because I was rushed through that.
Oh, you were saying something about in the beginning. I wish I felt this world's alright. Keep on having constant gripes. I'm told that I could change my life. Is the problem with my mind? Well, hey, I've got myself. The strain of thoughts is hell. Lend an ear for me temporarily. Some wise guy once said, how do I know what I think until it's left my head? Don't mean to only sow some strife, but I've so am I. You say, what's your problem? Go get a job, man. You can't think so solve 'em. You need a shrink or something. I think I need absolve from all of this shit. All of this shit. Some wise guy once said, you don't need a shrink. What you really need is a friend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week when the whole episode is a jingle.
I got some gripes.
I'm sure you do. I have a gripe. That was a 4-minute jingle.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. I was beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. I feel so, man. Our dynamic as a friendship, and I'll let you get to your gripes in a sec.
I put my mouth on that. Could you? Thanks.
I'm wearing pants. I'm so scared
chanting
to say anything negative about you.
Why?
I don't know, but you're more than happy to come after me. I have one question about the Joker's hair, and I get told to shut up.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
We're running out of time.
We had plenty of time for that jingle, though.
Tarantino, you inglorious bastard.
Nice.
Please stop with the revisionist history movies. It's poisoning the fucking well. Any serious Hollywood director understands that us, the bovine masses, get our sense of reality from these fucking movies. We think spies are a good thing thanks to James Bond, and you cause us to delight in Yoko Ono being eaten by a dog. In reality, that's literally backwards. You make a hero...
Nice.
You make a hero out of a guy living in Roman Polanski's house. If you're going to rewrite history to make it interesting or entertaining, why don't you have them find the tunnel from 10050 Cilio Drive to the Playboy Mansion? It is you foot-licking short stack of cocaine, who is also one of the best directors/writers living, that is responsible for shit like Hamilton. I know it's hard to believe, but in the historical record, turns out Eliza was not pivotal in Hamilton's political career. Also, it's not clear that Hamilton missed Burr deliberately. Hamilton literally undermined state rights with his federal bank centralized banking shit. But all we know is how much of a hero he was, as well as a dope-ass rapper that could blow your powdered wig off.
Oh, I want this for the record. Are you for states' rights?
Yeah, sure. Is that wrong? Well, we're not talking about the Civil War. That's later.
Yeah, but it was still, yeah. You got it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I see how it is, you fucking commie. On the other hand...
you're right. Bring back slaves.
On the other hand, without that bank, we might not have interstate railroads and still be one country and still have slaves. That'd be bad. But still, spell check should work phonetically instead of guessing based on the letters you've typed. It's so stupid. You know that I'm trying to type proselytize. Sound out the word. I'm trying to write something with profundity, and by the time I figured out how to spell the word by using Google as a thesaurus, I fucking forgot my point trying to spell thesaurus. Dominoes! You're fine. But please close earlier. Speaking from experience, you're literally providing a sleep aid through 1,200 calories of carbohydrates and chemical cheese to fat guys that should have gone to bed 4 hours ago. It's enabling, and you're responsible for an incredible amount of sleep apnea. I'm in bad health. That's all.
Those some good gripes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You got any gripes?
That aren't against present company or present company included?
Whatever you feel.
No. I've a gripe with I don't think I've said this on here. People that say I said it on here, haven't I? About the definition of insanity. Have we talked about this?
I don't know.
I don't think so on the show, no.
Okay. I have a gripe with people that say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
Yeah.
Because that's not the definition of insanity.
No.
We've definitely we looked up the definition of insanity.
You know what's kind of insane? If we've done this.
The irony. That's the only I also have a gripe with Taco Bell. Trace, maybe you can shed some insight to this. I was there last week, got a chalupa, as you do, double meat, obviously.
Yeah.
And I got the worst shell that I've ever gotten in my entire life. Basically a hard shell taco. That's why I love the chalupa. It's like a little hard, but it's soft, It's nice. And then also, thank you, Taco Bell, look, you are advertising a $5, $7, $9 box. But when I got the $7 box, it was $8.69. So you do the math on that.
I actually can shed some light on that one.
It's Hamilton's fault.
It is Hamilton. No, well, there are
States'
there are
rights.
Fuck this federal tax.
Those are the corporate prices. There are no corporate Taco Bells in Washington. They're all franchises owned by other people.
Well, then I'm going to sue for false advertising.
Sue for states' rights.
Going to sue for states' rights. That's the gripes.
You're not a states' rights guy? Why do
mean,
we fucking have 50 of them if they can't decide what they are?
No, look, I think states should have individual rights, but the term states' rights is a little bit controversial,
Yeah?
to say the least.
Why?
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Just because of the connotation with the Civil War?
Especially when you're talking
Because of the implication.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, you guys.
That's not me.
Are you
I didn't come up
serious?
with these rules.
But this is how you guys feel.
When I hear states' rights,
That's what you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Holy shit.
Am I alone on this?
No,
I'm with you.
I think that's a lot of people actually.
Yeah, that's 3 out of the 4 people here.
Yeah.
But we're all from the north, so.
That is insane though.
It's true. Yeah, we were on the right side of history. I wish I was. Yeah.
You ever wonder why you root for the football team of the state that you're born in?
Yeah. That's interesting.
Kind of fucking stupid, huh? I would pick the best team, right?
Well, the best team changes every year.
Well,
You're
sure,
gonna
just pick
change.
the new best team.
I could see that.
Yeah, but nope.
No, because
There are
as a
guys where they like have like a bad 8 years because they're like the
Yeah.
Buccaneers or their team or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yeah, but I think that's part of being a sports fan is you kind of like the trials and tribulations, so then your
Yeah.
victories can. I mean, if you were getting a victory every year, if you just chose like the Super Bowl winning team as your favorite team, then you don't feel the heartache that makes the reaching the goal feel quite as nice.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you
Emotional
get that.
investment.
Well, I think it's
Yeah.
I think you can understand that on a level that's not a sports level, right?
I just think it's
pain
so
makes
crazy.
the-
Like, you know how the issue of states versus federal, right?
Uh-huh.
How many things that has to do with? Like, literally thousands of things.
Like, I'm not saying you're wrong.
and there's one thing that you connotate
I'm not
that
saying
with?
you're wrong. I'm saying just growing up, going to school, learning history, I hear states' rights, and that's what I think.
I'm so glad I was homeschooled.
Well, your brother was also homeschooled, and he just agreed with me. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think that you're probably right. Okay, I'll give you that. But people will hear that, especially in the context of you talking about Hamilton.
I swore I wasn't going to talk about black people this episode.
Oh, we don't need to.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not.
No, we're
Why
talking
are
about
you
the
bringing up
Irish.
slavery?
We're talking Irish.
All right.
I'm not bringing up slavery. You have 3 out of the 4 people here
Slavery's
agreeing
bad.
with me, okay?
Hey, guys, guess what? I'm pro states' rights. And would you believe it? I actually think slavery's bad.
I can't believe
Isn't
it.
that weird?
That's weird.
It's almost like that's
right.
impossible, right? If you're pro states' rights, you have to be a racist.
I don't know why you're coming after me. You're down here. You're down 3-1 right now. Okay?
That's how I feel. That's
Yeah.
why I got so many fucking gripes.
Well,
I'm like, it has to
throw
be
another
me.
one in there. Throw
Just
one against me. States' rights. I don't know. I don't know. Once again, I'm not saying you're
I
wrong.
just think it's like, why shouldn't the people that actually live there, where their lives pertain to their lives, why shouldn't they get to decide
I
where they live?
agree with you.
Yeah.
But the term. Well, I agree with you other than slavery.
Well, I'm not pro-slavery.
I know you're not.
Slavery
You're
is
not
a-
hearing what I'm saying.
Slavery is a
But you're pro
contradiction.
the idea that the state gets to be pro-slavery.
No, in a democracy, slavery that's a human rights issue.
Well, what about abortion?
Well, that's a human rights issue too.
Yeah, but that's states.
Well, half the people think that it's a medical procedure, and half the people think it's murder.
Right. So then, who should
Similarly
vote on- who
to
should-
slavery. But weirdly, anti-states' rights people seem to be pro-abortion. I don't know how you can be pro-abortion, honestly. I don't see how you can mentally...
Yeah.
I don't see how you can mentally get there, to be honest.
It's retarded. It's
But whatever.
I don't know.
Unless you're just going to say human life doesn't matter,
yeah.
which I think is a fair argument.
Sure, at least, yeah. It's like it's kind of like the Bill Burr bit or whatever about like you can be pro-abortion, but let's not pretend that you're not murdering somebody.
Yeah, or like
just like at least
Louis',
admit that you're killing someone.
Louis C.K. is 2017. That's
Yeah.
the best abortion bit of all time.
Yeah,
Because he's just honest he's pro-abortion and he's just honest about why.
yeah,
He's just like, I just don't think it's that important.
yeah,
And it's like, yeah, all right. Fair enough.
yeah. Trace,
I
what's
wonder
your
if that's
thoughts on
what
abortion?
I wonder if that's what people that were pro states' rights back in the day felt. They were like, I just don't think it matters.
Yeah,
You know, it's not me, so whatever. It's
Yeah.
fine.
what do you think?
I'm pro states' rights and pro colonialism. A guy at the store asked me if I was a juggalo.
You went to the you went to the store
I went
with
to the store.
a full face.
Yeah, I had to go.
Yeah, all right,
Man, I couldn't take it off yet. Who gives a shit?
that's nice.
I scared some little children accidentally, though. I came around a corner and they were both like, and ran the other direction.
That's the right call. They've been trained well.
Yeah, I was like, thank God we're not letting them in those bathrooms. No, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Actually, I'm not sorry for that one. You shouldn't go in those bathrooms, but you should be able to dress however you want. I went to the store,
Yeah, you look good.
right? People shouldn't call me bad names or beat me up or whatever. Refuse to give me a job just because I paint my face like a clown.
All right. I don't even know where. Yeah,
Yeah.
give me whatever you had on your phone.
I'm in bad health. And this week, I had a real wake-up call. I found out the ads on my smart TV are also targeted. So, but just to make sure, you guys haven't been getting any ads for early onset diabetes, right?
No, not yet.
Okay. What about HPV or Crohn's? Anyway. If we rewound back, you had a magical weekend.
Yes.
You said maybe best night of your life.
Yeah.
You want to know what I was doing on Friday?
What was this?
On Friday night, I was at home at my apartment with a $4 bottle of wine.
Mm.
And I'm sitting on the turlet. Right?
With the bottle of wine?
No.
Oh,
But maybe because of.
Yeah.
Who knows?
that's a waste of a good $4.
I wasn't done yet. And a spider about the size of a $50 coin crawled up my leg. And so I had to stand up, which is not great,
No.
and stomp him out,
Yeah.
you know. Luckily, I was still wearing my tennis shoes. So I don't know what would have become of me.
How long had
So
you been
then I'm-
home at this point?
Oh, I don't know. I probably got home at like 5,
Still
We're
rocking
talking-
shoes?
like 10 or 11 at night.
Dang, man.
Yeah, sometimes I just forget to take them off.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, though,
You never know when you're going to have to run or see. Yeah.
run from the toilet.
Yeah.
No, it was very freaky.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Now I have to look with a flashlight around my phone before I sit down because I'm too scared.
Yeah.
Really, really bothered me. Anyway, I finished stomping them out, turned around to flush for the first time. I've lived in that apartment like 5.5 years. First time ever. Doesn't want to do it. Okay?
Okay.
Doesn't want to go down.
Oh, no.
Because this has never occurred before in my apartment, I ain't got no plunger.
Oh, no.
Okay. Now, luckily, I'm not too far from the Wally world. All right.
Yeah?
And I contemplate because it's like 10 or 11 at night.
Is your wife still awake at this point?
But she was about to go to bed.
Ooh, which means she's about to use the restroom.
Yeah. And I was thinking maybe I just don't bring anything up. And then I was like, that's terrible.
Yeah.
You know, it's not her fault that there's spider carcasses and shit in the toilet in the bathroom.
If you didn't say anything, she just walked in. She's like, what in the world happened in here?
Yeah, not good. You were drinking on the shitter again? No, and so I'm like, well, bad news, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh. Like, that's how she responds, you know? It's just kind of saying, oh. And it's like, well, gotta go to the store,
Yeah.
you know? So I walk over to the Walmart, and, you know, I want to buy something other than just a plunger, but the money's a little tight. So I'm walking through the store, can't fucking find it for like 15 minutes, and it's almost 11, so they're almost going to close.
Yeah.
But I cannot stir up the fucking gall to go up to somebody and ask them
Right.
where the plungers are. Because I'm clearly not there for home renovations. I'm in like basketball shorts and a t-shirt, you know. And as I was walking past, the girl that checks your deceits was kind of like...
Deceits?
Deceits, sorry. Receipts. Sorry. The girl that
You
well,
just combined defecation and receipts.
well,
think
because
it's
I was about to say Down syndrome, but I didn't want to say Down syndrome. But the girl that was checking the receipts,
you know what she had.
well, she was adjacent. I don't know. She didn't look full.
yeah.
She,
I don't know if there's a half version.
I don't know either, but if there is, it was her. I find the plunger.
Mm-hmm.
And I check out, and as I'm heading to the checkout, there's a checkout stand where there's like 4 like bro-y dudes that are working there, and then there's one where there's like this autistic, like skinny teenage girl,
Yeah.
and I think she won't think this is weird, she's not going to make any rash statements given my circumstance, and so I decided to go with her,
Yeah.
And I
But
started.
you were mistaken.
No, well, she goes, "How's your night going?"
And you just held up the plunger.
I said, "It's good," and then I started laughing just because it's very funny.
Yeah, of course.
And she started laughing, but in that way where she was like, "What are you laughing about?"
Yeah.
Like she was just mirroring me, And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know," because I don't want to say.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm here because.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
It's either you're buying that either because you have to run home and do a plunge, or you're like, I feel a big one coming on.
it's not. It's humiliating.
Yeah.
So I'm walking out the Walmart, and I'm trying not to make eye contact with anybody. But it's late, so there's just groupings of employees like just waiting, talking,
Sure.
just sitting around talking. And I can notice them pause in their conversation when they see me with the plunger. So I just dig in and I start making eye contact with everybody,
Yeah.
nod my head. And so I figure I'll do the same trick with the receipt girl, but again, she's kind of playing a different game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know. She hasn't gotten the latest software update. So she just stares dead
Yeah.
at me with a huge smile on her
Oh, man.
face. And I'm walking literally probably 20 seconds. I'm trying to not look at her, and she just locked on me,
Yeah.
dude. And she has to see my receipt.
Oh.
No, that last part's not true. But there was no good ending.
No, that's all right. That's a good.
But yeah, everybody knew I was Poo Poo Boy while you were having one of the best nights of your life.
Yeah. And then I called you and I bragged as you were plunging the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how my night would have gone.
It was nice.
I'm a good
night.
friend, though. It actually was happy. That's how I'm a good friend. It made me happy.
Yeah.
Instead of, murderously upset out of jealousy.
What is the conclusion of the toilet? Did it go down pretty easy?
It went down
after?
easy. It just
Nice.
needed the plunge.
Yeah, it just needed a little lubrication.
I don't think it's lube.
No, I guess the water would be.
Pouring down lube, pouring down the toilet.
This should do the trick.
Somehow, that's like a scene from like Dumb and Dumber or something.
Yeah.
It starts with that and it ends in a grease fire from the toilet somehow. Anyway. That's all about that.
What else you got for me? What was that jingle though? I took my headphones off at the end. But was there an end?
What
or
was the
it just
jingle?
Was it just an instrumental?
Sometimes things don't go right.
Oh,
That was the jingle.
okay.
Yeah.
I took my headphones off.
That's what it's called.
Oh,
Yeah.
There was no
Sometimes
words.
things don't go right.
yeah.
Pro-state's right. Pro-colonial. People are losing their jobs
Yeah.
from celebrating Charlie Kirk's death.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah, not as many people
No,
losing
not
their jobs
not
as
a ton, but
the people that celebrated George Floyd's death.
oh,
Cut that out.
why would anybody celebrate George Floyd's death though?
No, people making fun, not celebrating, but the same as like the Charlie Kirk, like making fun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This
No, it would've,
podcast has gotten too right wing.
It would have
like
applied
it one bit.
if everybody if everybody knew that George Floyd was a form of political assassination. You know,
Yeah.
like if people were aware of the deep state conspiracy behind it, you know,
Yeah.
then it would have made sense. But no, I'm just kidding.
What do you think's going on with the
No,
Epstein?
I'm just kidding. I think he just got killed. But anyway,
Yeah, well, he
no, but
died,
people
at
are
least.
celebrating though that as well. The people are losing their jobs. But what's weird about it is that the whole right wing argument this whole time, that anybody right wing or even just right wing adjacent because of the cancel culture reaction, was like, you shouldn't lose your job from, you know, having something you say. I mean, maybe if it's like a call to violence, like a, you know,
Right.
like actually trying to threaten somebody to get them killed, but, you know, jokes or even serious statements, like bad statements. If you have an unpopular take or a take that people hate you for, you know, you shouldn't be killed, right? That's
Yeah.
the whole thing with Kirk. He shouldn't be killed.
Right.
Rest in peace, you know? But then it's weird where it's like, you know, losing your job, I mean, it's not losing your life, but, you know, it's in the ballpark.
Yeah.
I mean, that can destroy you,
I know.
especially if your reputation's destroyed along with
Well,
it.
it's just
you
all
know?
nonsense. I mean, we've talked about it before. It's like it's all the same thing, just on different sides of the political aisle, but nobody can quite recognize that.
Well,
So-
that's the thing I'm saying. It's like
yeah.
us that are like closer to the right or this kind of thing, whatever your affiliation is, this is an opportunity to be like, no, you shouldn't get fired because you have a bad take.
Yes.
You know,
But it's the same.
But
yeah,
we're
it's the
doing.
exact
They're
same.
they're doing the same.
Yeah, it's
Thing
somebody.
of like fuck around and find
Yes.
out, you libtard. It's
And
like,
then they get fired, and they're like, "Why?"
wasn't your
Yeah.
whole thing
Yeah.
like 5 years ago? Like what the fuck? Shane Gillis didn't do anything wrong. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
totally.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's even in the same situation. I mean, take Kimmel for example. So the right wing will say, you know, nobody deserves to die because of what they say.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. And then Kimmel says some stupid joke about Charlie Kirk, and then he gets fired.
Well, the joke was about Trump. The comment I think that he got fired for
Yeah,
was
it
that
was-
he's like, it's a right wing guy. They're trying to say it's not a right wing guy. And it's
No,
like, well, it's
his
almost
joke-
certainly not a right wing
His joke,
guy.
which actually was kind of funny, he was talking about Charlie Kirk, and he said, like, Trump was very close to him or whatever, and here's how he reacted to his
Right.
close friend dying.
Right.
And then somebody said, "Are you going to go to Charlie Kirk's funeral?" And he's like, "Yes.
We just
Also,
finished
we
the
just
business."
started the construction on the ballroom over here. A lot of people have been trying to get this going." And then it cuts, you know, and he's like, "I guess that's how you mourn a friend," or whatever. And
Yeah.
it gets a laugh. It was kind of funny, actually.
No, it's not a bad
because,
joke.
I saw that clip without Jimmy Kimmel. Like, I saw the question
And you're
asked.
like, ugh,
I'm like, oh my gosh,
nice
it's Trump
going.
being like stupid, you know.
Yeah.
And so then right wing says you shouldn't be killed over words, and then he gets fired over that, and the right wing's like, yeah, you should be fired off of what you say.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And then the left wing is like saying, like, they will post a thing like, he said the Second Amendment, some people have to die or whatever. How do you feel now? Like, your words have consequences. Post that, then get fired from their jobs and be like, I shouldn't be fired over a post, like what I say. You're like, how are both of you not realizing that you're doing the exact same thing?
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
No, it's got to be a first principles thing. This is why you should root for the best football team. I guess it doesn't matter with football, so who
No,
gives a fuck who
nobody's-
you root for.
yeah.
But you know, with like ethics or you know societal prescriptions, how you vote, all these sorts of things. What the shared rules are, they have to be shared rules.
Yeah.
And as you pointed out, with the hypocrisy on both sides of this like instance, it's like this is a chance to be like, okay, we have some shared rules.
Yeah.
Neither of us want to like get fired or worse based on a take you don't agree with or that you think is bad or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
I hate it all, man. That's what you should take from this. I'm not right wing. I mean, I agree more with right wing, but I'm not right wing. I'm not left wing. This is all so stupid. It's the same thing I just see over and over, and I'm like, how is
You're
nobody?
American, damn it.
Well, yeah.
I'm not right. I'm
Yeah.
not left.
But I'm just like, how is nobody realizing at this point? Like, even the Epstein thing, you know, like the right wing is like, if Trump was on the if Trump was on the list, it would have been the Democrats
When it
would
was
have
all
leaked it
Clintons
already.
and stuff like
And
that.
you're like, well, he's probably on the list, but he also was a Democrat forever until like he had to run against Obama, or not against, but going, you know, from his second term. He's like, well, they already have whatever, so I'm going to run this side. And so it's like, yeah, he's definitely on the list. But also, you know who's on the list? So many Democrats.
Well, being on the list, like that's a thing where it's like you don't know exactly what that means till we have more information.
Yeah, I heard a funny joke.
No, like sincerely.
No,
you know?
well, I know.
What if he just talked to a guy at a thing, and then it's like, well, that's why.
Well, that's not the list. It's the flight logs is the list. That's what they're talking about.
Oh,
People-
I heard more of a like court stuff. I thought it was like court
I
documents.
think it's just the
stuff.
flight logs is the list. Is what I've. That's my understanding of it. But somebody had a funny joke about like somebody was like, Donald Trump was only on the list 4 times, and they're like, he went 3 times, and then what? The 4th time he was like, I hope there's no more kids on that island. Like, well, you saw what was happening there. You still went back, but. I mean, the Clintons are.
It's more complicated than it's just a 24-hour 7.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is more complicated than that, but still, this thing of like hesitating to judge based on who is implicated.
Well, it's weird
It's
that
like,
mainly
no, you should have the same kind of,
Yeah.
you know, you should
Yeah.
have like,
It seems strange to me that it's mainly, I mean, it's a lot of right wing too, but mainly left wing, and I'm all for releasing the Epstein list or whatever. But also at this point, I mean, it's just not going to be the actual list. It's going to be so doctored or whatever. But like the Clinton Foundation was literally started by Jeffrey Epstein.
yeah.
Like they're
I don't know
all
if
going
that's
to be.
true.
It is.
We might have to make a correction
no,
next week.
we're not going to make a correction.
Okay. It's 100% right.
Yes, it is.
I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, he was the biggest investor into the Clinton Foundation when it started. So maybe he didn't start it. So I guess that's the correction. But it's the same thing, really. But I don't know. That's why it hasn't been released. It would cause the end of the world.
Yeah, it would be I think the way it looks, it would be one of those things where it's like, no, I don't watch the NFL anymore.
Yeah,
To go with the analogy,
right.
you know? like
The analogy that you've been trying to push for the last 20 minutes.
this game is not only rigged,
Yes.
but it's so evil and
Yeah.
corrupt that there's no point in playing.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been getting way too into conspiracy stuff, but like the Oklahoma City bombing, or what, like, I don't think that was that guy. I don't think it was him at all. 9/11. I think that. I mean, I don't think any tragedy, like big tragedy in history, almost at this point, and I'm too far in. I will give you that. I don't think it has been like an actual real thing. Maybe the Boston Marathon bombing. Whatever. Give him that. Give him his flowers or whatever. I don't know.
the floods in Texas, whatever.
Yeah.
You can have that.
I don't want to do a school shooting thing because I don't want to end up owing billions of dollars. So I'm not going to touch school shootings.
Yeah.
But the big ones, you know. I mean, a car bomb blew up I mean, it doesn't matter. Look, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The OKC.
No need to
thing.
get into the nitty gritty. I don't think it's necessarily as much that everything is even like staged events. I think it's just that it's like, it's the age of spin, man. Watch Network, you know?
Well, here's the last
And
thing
that
I'll
was
say.
like in the fucking 60s or some shit, or 70s or whatever.
And this might be too soon, and I don't believe this necessarily. I do not believe this. But there is conspiracy surrounding the Charlie Kirk shooting, right?
yeah.
And right wing is shutting it down instantly, even though there's kind of some weird things. I'm not saying there's conspiracy theory. I don't believe it. Seems too early to even really touch on it. But right wing loves conspiracies, but they won't like even listen to a thought that something could be a conspiracy when it's against one of their
Yeah,
people.
exactly. Yeah. It's
And so
team
it's like,
thinking.
just listen to or
Instead of
he-
truth
here's the thing:
thinking.
do
That's
one
mine.
or
I'm
the other.
taking that.
Yeah,
Not team thinking, truth thinking.
I like it. Truth Social.
Yeah, I'm gonna have people sign up for my Christian like Nephilim based newsletter.
What a great.
Truth thinking.
Oh man. But here's my thing. Either maybe I don't know. This could be wrong. either listen to all of the conspiracy theories or none of them. You know, just be one or the other. But don't be like, you're an idiot for this one, but I believe 10 others. You know?
I don't know. Yeah, it just depends.
I don't know.
I'm saying most things are actually a case-by-case thing built on your foundation.
But
I'm
people
saying
are
people
like,
need
it
to
is rude.
re-examine the foundation.
Yeah, but people are saying it is rude to think that there could be any conspiracy about Charlie Kirk. You're like, well, no, it's not rude, right? It's just
or
like,
MLK.
well, that's not even a conspiracy, I don't think, at this
No,
point. I
not
think
at
the
this
CIA, like, was charged for his murder.
Trace, you were going to say something.
Oh, I was just gonna say Pearl Harbor was an inside job, but
It was a false flag.
we all know that.
False flag. Also, 9/11 was a false flag.
I think 9/11 was a false flag perpetrated by terrorist Muslims.
They wanted to be invaded.
Yeah.
All right, man. I said too much. Look, I don't believe Charlie Kirk thing was a conspiracy. I think that is a horrible thing. Once again, we touched on it a touch last week, but rest in peace.
Rest in peace. You should not be celebrating that.
No.
That's so fucked. But also,
Yeah.
you shouldn't lose your job if you do.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think that's true. Unless you're like, the only thing I can think of that I've seen that I was like, okay, that might be justice, is if you're like a school teacher.
If you're like at your job doing it, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, it is gonna obviously bleed
All right,
into
look,
your...
bring back Papa John. That's all we're. That's all we can all agree on. Okay.
Yeah. And states' rights. All right. Thank you guys very much for listening.
All right.
All right. Good
Bye.
day or bye.
Oh.